Hey everybody, it's Dr. Julie Quinn here, and I want to introduce you to Module 8 in English 421. So this is it. You've hopefully are spending today doing your final tweaks and updates and proofreading on your website, your accompanying social media content, and your synopsis content for exercises 7.1 and 7.2. Module 8 is a reflection module. So you can see here we've got the overview with the learning objectives and the module at a glance. You have a little bit of reading, but there's not a whole lot to do. The big push literally was module week 7. So in week 8, we're going to talk about the continued focus on building a brand through understanding audience. Okay, so you've got this reading here. We've got some interesting information from celebrities like Ree Drummond and George R.R. Martin. You've got that information there. You've got a link to resources, the required resources, the first 2 listed here. You've got additional support, and here's what I recommend. I haven't been a student in a while, so I'll be honest with you. I don't know how long you have access to the course content, but what I would say is this. Peruse all of these links and bookmark them. Just save them, and as you have time, if you don't have time this upcoming week, but after the term is over, definitely look at them as you continue to think about building your brand. So it's optional. You're certainly not graded on it, but if you're still having a hard time figuring out exactly how you want to come across through your web content, the readings can just give you sort of that time to sort of marinate in the ideas. The one gradable assignment this week is the 8.1 discussion, looking back and looking ahead. So in your initial post, provide a link to your website. I mean, I've seen it from your submission for 7.1, but it's an opportunity for you to talk about which parts of it you like the best and which parts you may want some additional feedback from your classmates. So you'll be able to get that from them. In your response post, imagine that you have a financial stake in your classmates' success. Say, for example, you've seeded them money to be able to take time off of a quote-unquote real-world job to spend full-time writing, for example. And their success ends up being your success. And so it's an opportunity to sort of look at websites from the eyes of editors, from the eyes of agents, from the eyes of managerial and support staff, and that will give you a little bit deeper insight into what the websites can look like and what your digital presence can encompass. And comparing your classmates' sites to your own is not a bad idea. So definitely take a look at that. You've got that final discussion. And by the way, this week, if you have not submitted exercises 7.1 and 7.2, you can. You just have to make sure that you do it by Sunday, the 21st, which is the last day of class. Remember, nothing late gets submitted or gets accepted for submission. And so that's going to be really important for you to make sure that you do that, and then you've got that ready to go. Just so you can get a grade on it, because of course that's going to be probably the biggest element of gradable items for 421. And as ever, you have me as a resource this upcoming week. So if you want to talk about your website, you want to talk about your social media content, you want to talk about your synopsis document, you want to talk about this last week's discussion, by all means, reach out and do so. I wish everybody wonderful success after this class. And I know it's not always a smooth road. Sometimes it's a little bit bumpy. But I'm excited to hear about those successes. So absolutely stay in touch once the term is over. Reach out if you have any questions this week. I look forward to hearing from you all.